You're watching WTVJ, NBC in South Florida.
Regularly scheduled programs will not be seen so that we may bring you the following WTVJ special.
This certainly is the year to be on NBC6. Hello, everyone. I'm Tony Segretto.
And I'm Jennifer Volappi.
And I'm Brian Norcross. Thanks for joining us.
Well, the new fall season is about to begin. We have lots of exciting things to talk about. In fact, in the next half hour, we're going to unveil the new fall lineup on NBC6. The shows you've come to love, like ER, Friends, and Seinfeld, will be returning, along with many new shows with some familiar faces.
And if you love movies but hate crowds, kick back and relax in your favorite chair. We've got blockbusters and original made-for-TV movies all right here on NBC6. But it doesn't end there. Tune in to NBC6 to watch the Dolphins, the World Series, the NBA, Super Bowl 30, and the 1996 Summer Olympics, all in the comfort of your home.
For the next half hour, we're going to show you why this is definitely the year to be on NBC6. But before we begin with our exciting fall preview, we'd like to take a moment to talk about an important upcoming event that affects all of us.
Now, many of you may have already heard about the signal switch that'll be happening on September the 10th. For those of you who haven't, WTVJ Channel 4 will be switching signals with WCIX Channel 6. And what this means is that instead of finding all your favorite NBC shows and WTVJ newscasts on Channel 4, you'll be able to find us now on Channel 6.
It's really very simple. At this very moment, you're watching us on Channel 4, or if you're a cable subscriber, on whichever channel number your cable company assigns us to. Now, after the switch, you'll turn to Channel 6 to see us. And for those of you who haven't heard, WTVJ will be known as NBC6 after the switch. Brian?
Now, a lot of you are asking, why is this happening? Well, simply put, a business decision was reached between NBC and CBS, which affects their South Florida owned and operated stations, Channels 4 and 6. The deal's been approved by the FCC, and now it's our job to make sure the switch is a smooth transition for you, our viewers. We want to be sure you'll know where to find us when you want to, and more importantly, when you need to.
In just a moment, we're going to explain how the switch affects you. To help make the move from 4 to 6, we have set up a hotline to take your phone calls. You can call us toll-free at 930-NBC6. That's 930-6226. We'll repeat the number for you throughout the show.
Now, some of you are probably thinking, I have trouble seeing Channel 6. The picture's never clear. I don't want to miss out on my favorite NBC shows. Well, we want to assure you that we're making many improvements to the current Channel 6 signal. In fact, the Channel 6 signal you see today will be new and improved within a short time after the switch. Now, to help explain what we're doing, here are Andy Parg, the gadget guru of NBC's Today Show, and our chief engineer, Paul Russell.
My discussion today deals with the precise offset agreement. The POA for short will allow for modification of the antenna
One
pattern.
of the most remarkable inventions of all time has got to be the remote control.
For increased signal.
Hi, I'm Andy Parr, the gadget guru. My segments on the Today and Weekend Today shows deal with new products and changing technologies. But I'm here today to explain how the WTVJ switch from Channel 4 to Channel 6 will affect the way you watch TV. But first, I'm going to need the help of WTVJ's chief engineer, Paul Russell.
Thanks, Andy. I was caught in some strange techno time warp.
Well, you're welcome, Paul, but let's start with the basics. Is it true that within just a short time of the switch, viewers will have a clearer cable and antenna picture on Channel 6 than they had prior to the switch?
That's right, and there'll be more ways to watch NBC6. We'll also be broadcasting our signal on channels 19 and 58.
Well, I guess the best way to see just how this works is to take a little road trip. What do you say, Paul?
Let's go. Let's go.
At Hialeah Park, your best bet is always Channel 6 and 58. That's right, Paul. Now you have the winning number. Right, Hollywood? Here at Dolphin Camp in Davie, you can catch us on Channel 6, and the picture's always great on Channel 19. Wait a minute, got a problem here on the bench. Number 4, you're out of here. Thanks for the memories. Number 6 is the new star in town. Sorry, Paul.
All my feathered friends here at Parrot Jungle are flocking to NBC 6.
Smile, Paul. Here in Weston and down the road in Pembroke Pines, sports look better than ever on Channel 6 and 19. 6.
A little to your left.
On South Beach, things are crystal clear, and so are Channel 6 and 58. Hey, Paul, can you get some towels for my friends here?
And here at Island Water Sports in Deerfield Beach, we're styling on Channel 6 and 58.
Surf's up, let's go.
The presentation here at Marks on Las Olas is picture perfect. So is the signal on Channel 6 and 58.
Here, Andy, here's your dessert.
Ooh, looks good. Whoa, that was fun, but more importantly, it gives you an idea of the size and scope of the NBC6 coverage area. But where did Paul go?
I think you tired him out. How are you, Andy? Good to see you.
I'm doing great, Jackie. It's nice to see you, too.
You always get the best assignments.
Well, you know, it's not a job, it's an adventure. And as you know, it has been a while since we've worked together, but on our road trip, we showed you the many ways that you can now watch NBC6. But now we're going to talk about cable versus antennas.
You know, Andy, many of our viewers already watch us on cable, which is by far the best way to bring television into the home. Your cable picture will be even better than before because we'll be feeding our signal to your cable company via fiber optics or microwave, so you'll get the clearest picture possible.
And the good news for people with in-home antennas is that they've come a long way since the old days of these rabbit ears.
Yeah, that's right. I used to have one of those in my home.
You mean you still don't have this?
No.
Oh, that's right. You're on cable now.
That's right.
But look, they have transformed from these old-fashioned things to things that look more like works of art than they do an antenna.
True.
And they're available in just about every price range, from $10 all the way up to just a little bit over $100 for something like this.
Actually, that looks like a satellite dish.
Or this is what my favorite Martian came home in.
You're right.
Okay, the bottom line is no matter what type of these antennas that you go out to buy, the NBC6 picture will be clearer and better than ever before.
There are many options out there.
Lots of them.
Andy, thank you so much for helping us out today.
Thank you, Jackie.
Now, if you still have questions about the switch, call us toll-free at 930-NBC6. We're looking forward to hearing from you as we do our best to make sure your move with us is a smooth one. And coming up, we're going to unveil the new fall primetime schedule. But first, here's a message from Frazier.
And now, Dr. Frazier Crane.
We've got a Jackie on the line from South Florida.
South Florida? Oh. Jackie, this is Dr. Frazier Crane. I'm listening.
Dr. Crane, NBC and WTVJ are moving from Channel 4 to Channel 6. Not everybody knows about the switch, and we're just a little bit nervous about it.
Well, you needn't be. I mean, all the great NBC shows will be there. I'll be there. Jackie, you and the entire TVJ News team will be there. Shouldn't be a problem.
Thanks. I feel better now.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a break. Good God. I mean, are there no lengths to which these people will not go to get the message out? I mean, TVJ is moving. TVJ is moving. All right already.
That's right, WTVJ is moving. But you can find Frazier, your favorite Channel 4 shows, and your favorite local news on Channel 6. So on September 10th, make the simple switch from Channel 4 to Channel 6.
It's really an exciting time to be on NBC6. The 1995 fall season marks the return of many of your favorite shows. Seinfeld, ER, Friends, just to name a few.
But Tony, as you well know, there are many new shows this season that just may become a part of your must-see TV viewing. Here with an exciting look at our new fall season are Kelly Craig and Jose Diaz-Balart.
You know, NBC seems to really know what programs people are going to like. I mean, just look at the success of shows like Seinfeld, Frazier, there's Mad About You, and of course the enormous success of last season's newcomers, Friends and ER.
Absolutely, Kelly. And while all of the shows you mentioned will be returning this season, a lot of new shows with some very well-known faces are also debuting. Let's take a look at what an entire week of must-see TV is going to look like this fall right here on NBC6.
South Florida sings the NBC chimes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
La, la, la.
NBC on WTVJ. Truly something to sing about.
On Sunday, WTVJ Channel 4 is moving to Channel 6. I said on Sunday, WTVJ Channel 4 and the entire NBC network is moving to Channel 6. Thank you. NBC 6. Nice move. Sunday.
Quick, name your 6 favorite shows on NBC.
Days of Our Lives, 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 and Days of Our Lives.
Watch all your favorite NBC shows only on WTVJ.
That's it.
You know, so far we've talked about the Switch, must-see TV, and sports, but we haven't talked to you about one of the things we do best, news.
That's right. Not only do we have the quality programming you expect from us, we also have a news team that's committed to bringing you accurate and journalistically sound newscast. We make sure that you know what's going on in your community and the world. Joining us now are Jerry Helfman and Willard Shepard with more about the station where the news comes first.
Thanks, Tony.
Now, the one thing that makes this community so unique is its international flavor.
There are so many different cultures living and working together that it only seems right we cover all aspects of our community. In addition, we make sure that our news is balanced and that you hear about the good things happening and not just the bad.
That's right, Jerry. We know that the news is very important to you, so we make sure that you stay informed. Now, here's a look at some of the stories we brought to you during the past year. They're the kind of stories you can always expect from the news team here at NBC 6.
Yo, check this out.
In the first hour of our flight,
thousands of rafters here.
Where is the U.S. military?
Ileana Bravo.
We uncover stories that affect your lives.
I'm Steve Daniels. We'll take you inside the sea.
We're followed by one of the Cuban gunboats that...
We take you to distant shores for stories that hit close to home. And bring you the events that shape our community. While the news is often tragic,
no matter how many parts they take away from me, you're gonna see me out there dancing.
We still believe in happy endings.
Gracias por salvarnos la vida.
We're experienced, respected, and committed to our community.
Spirit of Miami.
as we look towards the future, you can count on our continuing tradition of integrity and commitment to South Florida. WTVJ NBC 6, where the news comes first.
There, we're homeland. But despite all the troubles,
back to you.
Get it together.
A box for my miniature car and my wife's placemat. You know, stuff like that she'll ask about, so I gotta have it. That's it, man. I'm gone.
We've already seen what the primetime lineup is going to look like this fall on NBC 6, but there are also lots of great shows on throughout the day.
Joining us now is our weekday morning news team to tell us what we can expect from daytime television on NBC 6.
Thanks, Jennifer. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Mayer.
And I'm Bob Weaver.
And I'm Alicia Ortega. You know, we're the ones you have your coffee with every morning.
We bring you up to date on the news of the day and tell you which roads to avoid on your driving to work.
We let you know whether or not you're going to need your umbrella, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
Don't forget me! I'm part of the show, too!
He's such a ham.
Which one?
We hope you'll join us every morning beginning at 5:30 for Today in South Florida. And now here's what a week of daytime TV is going to look like on NBC 6.
We've certainly seen a lot of great programming in this half hour, and we hope we've been able to explain the signal switch to you simply and completely. For those of you who still have questions, you can call us toll-free at 930-NBC6. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the President and General Manager of WTVJ, Don Brown.
Thanks, Brian. On September 10th, Channel 4 is moving to Channel 6. It's a simple channel change. All the tradition and the commitment to excellence in serving this community will remain the same. When all is said and done, we're in the business to serve you. And we've never felt that responsibility more. I decided a long time ago to make South Florida my home. My sons were born here, and there's no other place in the world my family and I would rather be. I feel a great sense of responsibility that WTVJ be a positive and redeeming part of this community and its future. I feel that responsibility every single day when I come to work. We're more committed than ever to help make South Florida a great place to live. So as we switch, please know that everything about us is the same. Ryan?
Well, with that said, it's been a great half hour, and we're glad you could spend it with us.
Everyone here at WTVJ is very excited about the future. We have so many great events and programs to share with you and to look forward to.
And from all of us here at WTVJ, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, beginning September 10th, make sure you're watching NBC6.
That's all, folks.